But yeah, let's move on from DC,
And there's
DC
the
and
next one.
Marvel and superheroes, and get to something that is not so super, not at all. Inside the struggle to reinvent Saturday Night Live as 8 actors exit before the premiere. Netter's dropping the link. This is a New York Post article. I drop it because I always give my citations and where I'm getting my information from. But I'm going to mega truncate this because there's not a lot there. It's
A lot of there.
not a lot of there. It's a lot of speculation. It's a lot of gossip. It's a lot of behind the scenes, pick a little, talk a little. So I'll try to give you just the facts, ma'am. The show is, it's the 48th season. Yes, the premiere of the 48th season was last night. So obviously last night, we're not going to have any official numbers for you. But as of the time I was putting my notes together, IMDb's viewers rating had it at 5.8 out of 10. That doesn't sound very good to me. And I know that the ratings have been lagging for years, although I have seen articles where they tried to say, oh, 2021 is doing much better than it was the previous year. But I think if you look at those ratings going all the way back to, when it was actually funny, you would see those ratings dropping year after year. Netter and I were talking before the stream earlier today, and we were just saying that, and I've said this many times, Saturday Night Live has not been funny since the Not Quite Ready for Primetime Players.
Yeah.
John Belushi and Dan
Aykroyd.
Aykroyd and, Gilda
Lorraine.
Radner and,
Lorraine Newman.
yeah, that was an incredible group. I mean, and even into the 80s, with Joe Piscopo and Eddie Murphy and I'm trying to remember her name, the gal that played Elaine on Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember her name.
And
It's and a lot of actors got their start there.
Yeah.
And look at Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi. They became huge stars.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy became a huge star.
And to the point that today, they're still pretty much revered Hollywood icons. But honestly, as I was going through this article, I didn't know a single name. In fact, let me read off to you the 7 main cast members that have left. Peter Davidson, not the Peter Davidson from Star Trek, it turns out. Or Star Trek, from Doctor Who, I mean. Chris Redd, Kate McKinnon, Kyle Mooney, Adie Bryant, Melissa Villasenor, and Alex Moffat, also
relation?
not connected to Doctor Who either, I don't think. Regular feature player Aristotle Athari is also gone, while Cicely Strong, who had strongly implied last season's finale would be her exit, apparently she's returning. I have no idea who those people are. Julia Louise-Dreyfus, thank you, deleted scenes. Yes, that's her. That is her. In fact, when I saw her on Seinfeld, I knew right away. Oh, I know her from Saturday Night Live. She played Marie Osmond in a very funny sketch. Very, very bawdy sketch as Marie Osmond. Anyway, yeah, and that's also when if you were playing the role and mocking someone, you actually looked like them and acted like them. Yeah, so of those 7 people that they lost, only 4 replacements have been announced. Now, a lot of industry people have been saying that they were, 7 people. 7 people in the cast. That's a pretty damn big cast. So I think there's some downsizing that needed to happen in the first place. But yeah. I don't know. A lot of double speak in the article, signifying nothing. Speculation, gossip, talking about why people left and, somebody having an affair or something like that. I don't know. People I don't know, so I don't know anything about that. But yeah, Matthew Flynn, who are these people? I have no idea. You're asking the wrong person. I'm just bringing you the news, my friend. And I don't even know if I pronounced half of their names correctly.
That's considered to be news, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's, something that came across my feeds. But there's also something to be said for, it's funny. We started out talking about reboots for a modern audience, that reflect the times. And we're saying, no, that is not what classic films are for. Saturday Night Live, that's what it's for. Okay, you need to be talking about, current politics, current events, current entertainment information and stuff like that. So what did we get last night? Another Trump sketch. Trump hasn't been president for 2 years, people. It's time to friggin' move on. Okay? Where's the Biden sketches? Oh, no, you can't do that, can you? You can't play both sides of the fence, because funny means that nobody is off limits. You pick on everybody. That's funny. But that's also why Saturday Night Live isn't funny anymore. Yeah. Yeah, so Auditor Dredd, who probably knows these people better than I do, saw, wow, Saturday Night Live is losing people, and I hear Trevor Noah was fired from The Daily Show. Yeah, both shows haven't been funny for a while. Again, because they don't want to offend their people, but they can constantly bash certain people. And people don't find that funny anymore. Yeah. For one thing, it might be funny when you make a Trump joke, but the second, third, fourth, and fifth time you make that Trump joke, it's not funny anymore. That's not how humor works. You better move on to something else. You want to be funny again, make a Biden joke, but heaven forbid you should ever do that. You can't, right? So that's why I say, is it Saturday Night dead? Question mark. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but yeah.